The following portion of Daytime Tri-Cities is sponsored by State of Franklin Healthcare Associates. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and today on Daytime we are talking with Dr. Raymond Kohne with State of Franklin Healthcare Associates. And Doc, it's good to see you again.
Good to see you, Chris.
Breast Cancer Awareness Month, things we need to be aware of. Early detection is a key here.
Is the key, not just is really the key. If we can catch cancers early, we can make a difference. And I give lectures where we talk about making a difference versus a diagnosis. And if you come in with a palpable mass, we can help you, but I'm making a diagnosis. I'm not really making a difference. You found it. If we do screening, and particularly with dense breast screening, which we'll get into, we can actually find these things at a centimeter or less. If we can do that, we have a 98, in some cases 100% survival, 5-year survival rate. Versus if you come in with a palpable mass, it's around 88%. Now it's B+, not terrible, but would you not rather have an A+? And so for us, my goal is to catch cancers early so that we can make that difference and give you that long-term survival, in some cases, in many cases, cure.
Mammograms, first line of defense.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And I don't care what your density is, that is the first line of defense. You have to get your mammogram. If possible, get a 3D mammogram. If not possible, still go get a 2D mammogram. Just go get your mammogram. That's the key. That's the first step to catching it.
What is the next step after that mammogram? If something else needs to go on, what needs to happen next?
If you do have dense breast tissue, you really do need supplemental screening. So either ultrasound, contrast enhanced mammography, or MRI, depending on your risk. If your lifetime risk, and that depends on your family and other factors, is greater than 20%, then we recommend doing an MRI to screen it as well. Because again, the whole key is to catch it early.
And you get both the mammogram and you take it on out to those next tests, and you get a clean bill of health there. Then you got peace of mind.
That's right.
But if you find it early, you also have a greater chance of beating it.
Correct. Absolutely. Absolutely.
And you want to encourage folks, that mammogram, you got to do that first. I mean, we just said that, and you got to do that. But sometimes there's stumbling blocks in the way of people getting that done.
Yeah, I mean, I think sometimes transportation is a problem. The good thing about mammography is that most insurances, it's mandated by the government to cover it. It's really those supplemental stuff, like the MR, ultrasound, or other things that aren't fully covered. And thank goodness Tennessee is one of the few states now that do cover these things, but it's based on the Affordable Care Act. So federal law supersedes Tennessee law. So Tennessee really has gone as far as they can legally. It's now federally to get that payment or that screening payment for ultrasound and whatnot. So if you have a high deductible or you have a HSA, the Affordable Care Act makes you pay that additional money, which a lot of people don't have, and that really sets things back. So it's really the next step is federal. We have to go to the federal legislation, and luckily there is an act out there called the Find It Early Act. I think it's HR 9505, and they're trying to push that through. The ACR, which is our body for radiology, is pushing it as well. But honestly, if anyone out there could call their legislators, your congressperson or even your senators, both of them, because it's going to have to cross the House and the Senate. If you could give them a call, the more you call, the more letters they get, the more likely we are to get this passed. And I won't have these, oh, doc, I'm sorry, I can only afford, doing the left breast today, I can't afford both. That's just, for me, devastating that they can't do that. And that's going to be a federal thing. We've got to do it.
And we do have a website we want to share with everybody, mydensity.org, for more information about all of this.
Right, and that's all on there, and they're pushing that as well. So it's, now's the time to do it. I think we have momentum.
Yes.
And we talked for years now. We've done everything we can in Tennessee. I'm very proud of Tennessee. But the next step is federal.
But make sure mammograms and extra testing if you need it.
If you need it, absolutely.
Dr. Raymond Kohne.
It's been a pleasure as always.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and we've got that website for you, mydensity.org, right there on the screen. The preceding portion of Daytime Tri-Cities was sponsored by State of Franklin Healthcare Associates.